July 10th, 9:30 a.m., Harrisburg, Pennsylvania. The two agents get to the front door around the same time. Let's just say you both are very punctual. You both get there at just about the same minute, maybe
9:20.
You get there, do you both? Well, you get there early?
Yeah.
Both of you are getting there about 9:10?
9:20.
9:20, okay. The two agents get to the station around the same time. Tate's car loudly rumbling on the street. Birdie walking. Walking under the keystone of the Stag and into the front doors of the commission, the agents are greeted with a small orchestra of voices. Some familiar, some strange. There's a thickness to the smoke in the air that's unusual. Past the uncomfortable-looking chairs and up the stairs, the two agents find the source of the noise and a handful of new faces. You guys get upstairs, and there are 6 new people that you have not seen before. One of them you have seen before. He's the Marshal that was, like, yelling the last time you got to the station. Do you remember that?
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Kind of nodded at you. He's kind of minding his own business. Seems like he's waiting for something. There's 2 agents that are chatting by themselves and 2 more that are talking to Heidi and Ricardo. The door to Alborn's office is closed. Yeah, what do you guys do?
Well, looks like we got ourselves a bit of a gathering up here.
I'd say so. Morning, ladies, gents.
Good morning. Morning.
Tate will walk up to whoever's talking with Heidi. Special Agent Tate Clay. And stick his hand out for a handshake.
So Clay walks up to Heidi and Ricardo and the 2 agents that they're talking to. He says what you just said. Hey, welcome. This here is Marshal Nadera. This is Special Agent Bernard. Hi, nice to meet you. Nice to meet you. They're just back getting their assignment for today.
Well, nice to meet some of the other faces around here. And he'll kind of look at Heidi and be like, sure seems busy today.
Yeah, I suppose you guys haven't seen it like this. Every so often, everybody gets together. I think you guys were just about to head out, right? Yeah. So, well, have a good one. Good luck, you two.
Thanks, you too.
Special Agent Bernard and Marshal Nadara leave. Those 2 over there is Marshal Brenman and Special Agent Hawkins. And you see Ash is talking to him. So you're telling me this guy was playing a guitar and that was making people go crazy?
Yeah, it was pretty wild. Yeah, he had this guitar and he could just, he'd keep playing it and it would mess with folks' minds.
So you guys got evidence or you brought the thing back?
No, my trigger-happy split decision partner over here decided to grab the only piece of evidence we have and smash it to bits on the stage.
Heidi walks up. Yeah, Ricardo and I spent hours gluing that thing back together. Didn't make a difference. Had some weird symbols on the inside of it, that's about all.
Yeah, the guy said he bought it from a man in a white suit.
Did you guys just say man in a white suit?
Yeah. What's it to you?
Tate will kind of shrug. Common occurrence, I guess.
Hey, I guess a lot of folks out there with white suits running around and causing mischief, huh?
I ain't never seen one.
I don't see that too often up here. It's not fashionable. Interesting. Well, Heidi, gentlemen, I'm going to head out. Good luck. Well, anyway, Heidi, thanks for the chat. We'll be seeing you.
Yeah.
Good luck, you two. I'll see you later.
So the two agents, Marshal August Brenman and Special Agent Jebediah Hawkins, depart, along with following Marshal Gideon. Just around that time, you hear a loud laughing from behind a closed door. The office, Alborn's office door swings open, and a taller gentleman with dark-colored hair, a little bit older, he has a white mustache, or cracked pepper type of mustache. Yeah. Anyway, Alborn, we'll be in touch. Yeah. Close the door. The guy closes the door, kind of wipes some sweat from his brow. Oh. Hello.
How's it going?
Good.
Marshal Hubert Johnson.
Vincent Belmondo, nice to meet you. Bureau of Investigation.
Oh. Nice to meet you.
Ah, nice to meet you too. He's got this aura to him. Even if you're about the same height, it almost feels like he's looking down on you.
Bureau of Investigation, huh?
Yeah, you guys would have heard of this.
Okay.
It's been a thing for a couple years now.
Well, good to have you on our side, right?
Wow.
Tate's biting the inside of his cheek and just nods at him.
He's just looking at you.
Oh, and this is my partner here, Tate Clay, Special Agent.
When Birdie pipes up, he looks over him. Nice to meet you. Well,
You as well.
Heidi, Ricardo. He leaves.
Well, that was just the warmest intro I've ever seen with you. Well, you know that guy?
No, I just... We can talk about it later.
Fair enough.
Who was that, Heidi?
A friend of Alborn's. They have history together. He stops in once in a while.
One of the commission?
No.
I want to psychology that.
Okay. Secret it up.
Secret?
Secret it up.
Don't move it.
You are very confident that she is telling the truth.
Okay.
So you guys got the letter?
Yes, ma'am.
Looks like we're going to northern Minnesota.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, I heard it's...
Yeah, Short Tree Falls, right?
Yeah, that's the town that you guys should be arriving in. I have a map here. Actually, here. Ricardo, hold down the fort. Come with me real quick. She goes up to Zworson's office and knocks on the door. And then... Yeah, come in. Opens up. She ushers you two in and then closes the door behind her as she leaves. Ah,
Morning, Marshal.
so, how was it out in White Round?
I think it could have been worse.
Yeah.
Could
have been better.
It went pretty well.
It went okay.
Well, Clay, Johnson, why don't you, in just a few words, tell me what happened in White Round?
Tate looks over to Birdie.
You want me to lead this dance?
Might as well.
All right. So, long and short of it is, we go out there because there's all them killings, right? All them suicides. Short answer is a kid out there killed himself over some stuff. One of his friends didn't like it too much, got angry, met a fella who in a white suit who gave him a book. That book was a book of spells, which we delivered to Halborn a week and a half prior to this conversation. And he used that book to start taking over all the folks in town and having them kill themselves and do all sorts of deeds for him.
He was essentially possessing the individuals with the spirit of the dead man.
That's correct.
All right. And one more time, what happened over in the mountains? Just appease me here a second.
Apollo's Cradle?
Yeah. Just a few words.
We went out there to get Creedmoor, right? Went out there to get Creedmoor. Ran into some rangers who weren't rangers, Forest Service. Right? They had a whole area cordoned off with barbed wire and the like. So we went past it, found evidence of a bunch of prior violence. And turns out Creedmoor was looking for these floating balls of light. We found schematics and stuff from the folks that were out there also causing problems. They wanted to capture one of these things, turn it into an endless power supply. That didn't work, and them balls wound up taking control of them. So we had a bunch of gaspers running around in these flame retardant suits.
Mm-hmm.
Tate.
He is listening. He pulls out a cigar and bites off the tip, strikes a match a couple times, and begins lighting it.
Then we had something with the mountain. The almost diagram of stone carvings on the outside the lights came out of, and well, when we flooded it, there was an awful screech coming from inside. Almost like the mountain had its own soul.
Could be something like that. Could be just a mountain occupied by a bunch of floating balls that, I don't know,
Yeah, but
had
something
control.
made those balls,
Well, see, now that's an assumption.
Well, after you flooded that, what happened?
There was a scream, piercing.
And then all the gaspers, or all the walking folks in suits, stopped walking. And there was an explosion.
The dynamite that we lit off did a lot more than just a little slash of dynamite would do.
Well, that's because it wasn't the dynamite. I mean, we blew the dynamite to divert the creek, right?
Right.
Creek flooded the
Went
holes.
into the mountain.
And then something in the mountain didn't react well with the water, and then there's a big old boom.
All right. That's my understanding, too. Thank you.
Is there a reason you're asking us this, Marshal?
He's tapping his fingers on the desk on some, like a folder. Nothing I can talk about right now, but let's talk about your current assignment. You guys are going to a place called Compass Watch. It's a area within Crow Wing County, northern Minnesota. Out near the, let's see, and he pulls up a folder, opens it. Cuyuna Iron Range. Now, you guys read the briefing, I assume.
Yes, sir.
Do you have any questions?
Not at this point. You, Tate?
Suspect more than a basic cult, right?
Oh, what makes you ask that?
Just a question. I mean, so far it seems like we're able to read and glance over the obvious, random cult-like activity or one-time thing or something that's not actually paranormal. So are we pretty confident it has to do with metaphysical phenomena?
Well,
I'm just trying to see what we should expect out there,
I'm going to
Marshal.
tell you something. And I want the both of you to keep that, what I'm about to tell you, between the three of us. You remember Jonathan Creedmoor?
Yep.
Absolutely.
A lot of our information on this came from him, originally. We verified what we could. In an official capacity, we are prohibited from working with him moving forward. So, do not mention Creedmoor as a source of information on this in any official capacity. Understood?
Understood.
Now, additionally, he's in the area already. So, you might end up running into him. He might be a valuable asset, but don't let him get too much more information than whatever he already has, all right?
All right, he's working towards his own ends, and they don't necessarily align with ours, is what you're saying.
But he might know a little more than what we're dealing with, so if we happen to run into him, pick his brain, don't let him pick ours.
He's got this look of, like, consternation, like he's trying to figure something out. And he's puffing on his cigar a little more aggressively than typical. It's burning down a lot quicker. And he resumes drumming on that folder. Let me show you something. He opens it up and pulls out 2 pieces of paper, closes the folder, and slides them forward on the desk. One of them is a newspaper clipping from the Northern Journal, Maine, written by Jonathan Creedmoor. It's about Apollo's cradle. And it goes into great detail about what happened there, what Creedmoor saw. Forest Service, lights, Appalachian Mountains. It's not the front page, but it is still a printed newspaper clipping. And the other document is an official CPMP report, incident report, investigation file. And it's not very long, it's not very wordy, but it simply describes a sun cult of people who went mad. And that's the extent of it.
Oh, so the official CPMP report is that there was a sun cult at Apollo's cradle.
Official.
He pulls the 2 papers back, tucks them back into the folder. I didn't show you that.
Show me what?
Very good.
Tate just nods.
Do we have an understanding?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
I'm not one to ruin trust when trust is given.
Good. Nor am I. Now, when it comes to this area, Compass Watch, there are a lot of reports of odd things going on. Some of them were detailed in, the letter that was sent.
Yeah, the noises, the every 3 months a missing person kind
Right.
of thing. Yeah.
Monthly.
It's every 3 right now. And he goes back to a different folder and pulls out a map, and he sends you guys this map. I sent you the map. He slides a map across the table, places 2.
Good call. Yeah.
Ah, shit. Another fucking lumber mill, Birdie.
Well, I mean, we got more than 2 in the country. Hoof Lake.
Few mines we got. Wouldn't surprise me if something disturbed. Something underground again with one of these mines.
Well, but take a look at this. And he slides another map. This one's a poor recreation of the map, like a hand-drawn version of it without the trees and the topography. It's just got like the names of locations on it with like the roads. On it are a bunch of X's, right? Each X has a number next to it. 1, 3, 4, 2, 3, 10, 12. And the X's are all like around Short Tree Falls and Answorth and Kleinedale and Eastonton and even Corval Lumber. Now,
The disappearances.
exactly. What is in the middle of all of them?
The cult.
Well, I don't know if cult is the word. Sheraton, right there. That tiny little thing between the rivers.
So you're saying is over time they've established a pattern, created themselves a radius of influence, and Sheraton's at the heart of that.
Something else Creedmoor mentioned is, I don't know how much credibility I put toward this, but he gets a feeling. Take that for how you will. For him, though, that's a pretty good batting average. So, that's what we got.
Yep.
Well, it's something to work off of. How do these maps match up to the ones that I got on the way here? Or yesterday?
They look newer. The one that Warson gave you, the one that I shared with you guys, has mines and a more like railroad track. The one that you found in the library did not have the mines in it.
Okay. Well, the ones that Tate took. We taking train, I guess?
Yeah. It's not a short ride.
I wouldn't think so. I'm
Well,
guessing a few days at least.
We get a sleeper car this time?
That's up to you. Now, the time frame on this one's a bit longer, so you guys have more, we'll say, leisure time, leeway. This is yours to figure out what to do with.
Looks like we don't got a long night out this time.
Yep. Yeah, well,
What are we looking at for a hard deadline? Anything?
Well, it's hard to exactly know. People do go missing. Stuff happens, especially out in that kind of part of the world. So it's difficult to say exactly what disappearances are a part of the trend, we'll say, and which ones are, well, typical. So it's hard to give an exact time frame, though I'd say the sooner the better.
Quick as we can. I got it.
Yeah, we're not going to linger. We'll get there, do what we can, but we'll do it right. And if we do it right enough, we'll figure everything out and get on back here.
All right. Jay wanted to see you downstairs. So Heidi has some envelopes. It's got cash in it. Should get you guys through for as long as you need. You know who to wire.
All right, sounds good. Well, Tate, what say you? No time like the present, right?
I suppose.
And see me before you see him. And he nods his head to the wall that separates his and Alborn's office.
That's a fact.
Tate chuckles a little to himself.
No, that's a fact.
Is that funny?
You see the book at all?
Book? No.
If you do your best to stay away from it, Marshal. Kind of corrupts the mind, one would say. The spell book from Andrew.
Mm-hmm.
I see. All right. Well, that does it for the three of us. I know, I don't need to say it, but you two have been doing good work. All right?
Tate will knock on something wooden around him.
Good luck.
Don't jinx us, Marshal. Please?
All right, thanks, sir.
And we'll head out down to a jail.
So you got the two agents leaves Worson's office. Yeah, go ahead and leave it cracked.
You got it.
You guys walk out, and as you're leaving to go down the stairs, you notice Heidi going into the office and closing it behind her. You go downstairs into the armory, right? Down those cement steps There's the cage and the little counter. Smells like cherry tobacco from a pipe. And tea. Black. Earl Grey tea.
Anyone else down here?
Nope. You see Ajaya, her dark hair tied up behind her, and she's filing down some metal pieces. She looks up. Hey, good morning.
Morning, Jay.
Yeah. Quick thing. I got something for the two of you. Yeah, come on in.
I'm not going to say no.
Hey, you don't know what it is yet.
And she's got this like excited look on her face.
It's always good when it's coming from an Aussie.
Yeah, thanks. So, either you have much familiarity with semi-automatic, automatic rifles, guns, period?
Tate will pull out his 1911.
Ah!
Recently.
Pretty flash, that. Yeah, okay. Well, here's something I got for you. And she walks over to a locked, safe, opens it up, and it goes kind of deep. And there's rows and rows of rifles and handguns and shotguns. She walks into it, grabs something, and then underneath it grabs a stack of 5 metal boxes. You recognize them as magazines. She walks up and she shows you, I'm going to show it to you, a picature of it.
Picatua.
What's that?
Sadesky, Google a model 1907.
Ooh.
Oh, shit. For real?
The baby bar.
Winchester 1907 and .351 SL.
It's a pretty fat, rifle, and it's just a straight blowback. So the recoil was pretty intense on those.
Mm-hmm.
So she brings one of these out. It's a wooden stocked rifle, and these are pretty boxy looking magazines. The barrel is cut down a little bit, and there's a metal plunger right below the barrel, a few inches sticking out from the wooden foregrip. On this one is a leather strap that's been bolted onto the wood. Sorry, this is Winchester 1907. Any use with this?
I don't think I've even seen one of them.
All right, well, you take these fellas, stop me if you know this, you stuff the bullets into here, stick that into the gun, rack one into the slide, or into the chamber, you pull the trigger, it loads another one, keeps going. And she shows you, she takes an empty magazine, sticks it in, and that metal plunger right below the barrel, she thumbs that down, and you see the bolt come back. And then she releases it, and it goes forward. Kind of like that.
Do you got to press that down with your thumb every time?
Every time.
Okay, so pull, thumb, pull, thumb.
No, not every time. When you pull the trigger, it fires. The pressure from the cartridge forces the bolt back on its own. The cartridge goes flying out the side, and when the bolt comes home, it picks up another cartridge from that magazine. You only have to push that back when you're reloading it.
Huh. That's good to know. How many rounds we get in that magazine?
These here are 15 rounds. So you can put one in the chamber and put that in. Now you got 16. Or you just stick that in there, pop that fella down, let the bolt go home, and there you got it. Now I put a leather strap on this guard here because, well, you can hold down the trigger on this one. It keeps going.
Wait, so you just
Bop, 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 bop.
just by holding the trigger.
Yeah.
All
Can't
15?
be that.
All 15.
Can't be that accurate.
No, it's not. Thus the strap
Probably
helps you not lose it.
scares someone pretty good, though.
Oh yeah, suppressing fire. Absolutely.
And she kind of peels her shirt down a little bit and shows some bruising. Yeah, it's fun though.
So it kicks like a mule, too, huh?
It's not so bad when you just bum, bum, bum. But when you really let it go, lean into it. That's my recommendation.
Okay.
You better take that one, Birdie.
Is there an option to not shoot it? Oh, just like if I just let go of the trigger?
Yeah, if you give it a good, quick pull and release, yeah.
All right. But I will take one of them. Seems like we're gearing up for war, but at the same time,
Well,
we've been in enough, if we're going out into the rural parts of Minnesota, a bunch of folks out there, wouldn't hurt to have something a little more.
yeah, I've only made a couple of them like this. I'm working on another one. You just gotta, well, I won't get into the details with you, but it's not that hard to make them work that way. So here's 5 magazines. She hands them to you.
Full?
No, they're empty.
All right, so 5 magazines, so that's 75 rounds. Yeah.
She hands you a box of 100, which is a big brick.
Mm-hmm. All right, so 100 rounds, 15.
And then the rifle.
All right.
You're a cavalryman, weren't you?
Yes, ma'am.
These were made for your people. See, it doesn't have any actions on the side of it. It goes into a cavalry holster, very smooth.
See, now you're talking my language.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, this is getting better by the minute.
And that is what they were designed for, was like so people could just slide them into a cavalry holster.
Hey, we're getting horses this mission. That's undebatable.
All right. Anything else?
Obviously, Birdie would have reloaded his standard 38 pistol ammo. You know what I mean?
Yeah, let's actually document how much ammo we all have, or you all have. And I'm going to write it down here so I can never, ever, ever forget it. And I can hold you people accountable. I'll put that in this one.
Because he did just have a 38 special, right? Or not even a special, just a 38 revolver. Pretty certain that's
Yeah. Okay, so Birdie has 100 point, what was it? It was 350.
0.351.
0.351. How much 38 would he be carrying?
6 in the weapon and 4 reloads. So for a total
24
plus 30
30
rounds. 38 rounds aren't nearly as heavy. But speed loaders don't exist yet.
What does Clay have?
So you gave me 3 magazines for the 1911 with 7 rounds each.
Mm-hmm.
And then when he bought the ammo to fill it, you gave me 5 boxes.
So 50 rounds.
5 boxes of 20.
I don't think it was that much.
It's 4 or 5. It was enough.
I thought he gave you 40 rounds.
It was enough to fill the 3 mags and have 20 extra.
So that sounds like
40
rounds, yeah.
Yeah, okay. So he gave you 40 rounds.
Yeah, so he has 1 in the chamber plus a mag in the gun. But he didn't, pull out the mag and reload it because he...
Yeah.
Not that far. So 7, 14, 21. And then in his backpack, he got that extra box at 20.
Okay, and that's all he has on him?
And then for the Craig, I think he's got a full load.
Which is 5 rounds, right?
6.
Okay. Forgot about the chamber, pal.
Yeah. And the one I keep between my teeth.
Oh, like a coin shot?
Yeah.
Oh, you haven't gotten that far.
Yes, I have.
He has,
Just kidding.
I think, in total rounds for the Craig was 24.
I think that's fair.
Plus
6 in the gun. Oh, the one in his hat?
Yeah.
Okay.
You got a spare bullet in your cap?
You haven't looked at my cap yet.
He's wearing it, isn't he?
Yeah.
I mean, Birdie would probably just be like, "Oh, I got a bullet up there, huh? All right."
What was that chambered in? Like 6.8 or some shit?
30, 40.
30, 40. Fuck. Okay.
Unless we're Swedish, then it's 6.5 by 55, or Danish when it's 8 by 58 MMR.
8 by 58?
All right. Well, got a few packs for you. Basic stuff. Camping, survival. Got some rations, canned food, and the like. It gets pretty cold up there. Don't imagine it gets cold this time of year, but...
I heard it's muggy.
Yeah, I wouldn't anticipate any cold weather up there in July. Yeah, I've never been up there before, but figure it can't be much different than where we're over in White Round.
Yeah, pretty close.
You know, a few hundred miles north, I guess. Plenty further west.
Hey, just got any extra coffee for this guy? And he'll pat Birdie on the chest.
Yeah.
Yeah, coffee's good. Any of that, dehydrated milk or cream or...
Yeah, I'm sure we got something like that.
Right.
She...
it's not for me. We just run into folk.
Here, technically, is she ushers you guys back, like, behind the, cage. Technically, you're not supposed to be back here, but let me go grab it for you. So she runs back. You hear some stuff being shoved aside and put into a basket. She comes back, gives you a little carton of powdered milk and a little glass jar of black powder. And then she grabs a clipboard, fills some stuff out, checks some things off, flips that over. All right, just need a signature from the two of you.
All right. So, sweetened condensed milk, I got that. Or the dehydrated dairy. What's that black powder?
That's your coffee.
Oh, that's pretty finely ground. Yeah. Hey, coffee's coffee.
Ah.
I mean, that is a false statement because coffee ain't coffee, but...
Yeah. She takes a sip off her Earl Grey.
But
All right, well,
thank you kindly.
good luck, you two.
Nice seeing you again, Ajay.
Likewise.
Always a pleasure.
Tate heads upstairs and probably out the front.
Yeah. Birdie's going to follow.
All
So,
right.
what do you
On
guys
the way
do?
up and out is
Oh,
Heidi there.
yeah. Didn't want to interrupt you three. Here's the funds for the trip.
We grab them. Is there train tickets or are we getting our own?
Getting your own.
Very well.
Just keep in touch. Send me a wire when something comes up.
All right, we'll do that. We'll do just that.
All right. Good luck.
Thanks, Hattie.
And we head out. Want to just ride with me?
Wasn't that a death machine?
I'm alive, aren't I?
I didn't say no. I just wanted to verify that we were driving in that death machine. Yeah, sure, man. You can chauffeur me around. I don't mind that one bit.
And they hop in the Model T.
Where are they going? What's the plan?
I think we're going to the train station. We'll get our tickets. But on the way there, Tate will reach in a little cubby underneath the seat and pull out a bottle of brandy.
Ooh.
Thirsty?
Well, I mean, I don't know how thirsty I am for that frog swill you got there, but beggars and choosers, sure.
Oh.
I ain't saying no. Hey, by the way, we're away from the CPMP.
Yeah,
right?
you guys are driving away, I imagine.
All right. Hell yeah, we can go drink some of that. I wanted to chat with you too. I got a note under my door.
A note?
Day we came back.
Saying what?
Well, the long and short of it is, don't trust Alborn where's the stuff go that we bring back?
You know, I've kind of been thinking that myself, but somebody knows about us, Birdie.
Somebody knows about us.
Somebody came through my apartment.
You mean like came through, like rummaged? Or did you get a visitor?
I came back home one night, door partly open. Everything was okay though, but obvious signs that someone was there looking for something very specific.
Well, I don't like the sound of that at all.
I'm not too sure what they were after, but likewise I say, I boarded the place up pretty good.
As you should have. I don't know, man. We've only been doing this now together here for, what, going on a month?
But we're fucking with someone's plan, Birdie.
I know. And I like it and I don't like it.
I feel the same way.
When we're out on mission, we got each other's back, right? I feel like we might have to extend that past the mission. I love my time off, doing my own thing, but people rummaging through your shit, leaving notes under my door.
Might not be bad to be close. That note, though, it says people know about us.
It does.
Or is it from someone on the inside?
That's just it. I ain't no forensic expert. Here's the note. Birdie's going to hand the note over to Tate. I ain't good with, handwriting and whatnot, but I don't recognize it.
Tate will read it and go over it. Has he seen this handwriting before?
It's typed.
Oh.
So yes. Yes, he has.
He has.
Yep.
Any lingering smell of perfume or cologne?
Is it on stationery that says CPMP at the top?
Well, Clay pulls out
Whose
his
dialect
magnifier.
is it written in?
Clay pulls out his magnifier and he can see like micro stamped into the paper, property of. But then it's like smudged out. There's like a coffee stain.
This here says sub-octor.
No.
So once Tate's done reading over it, I've been kind of thinking that the stakeout might not be the worst idea.
Well, they already rummaged through your stuff, right? Now, mind you, when I got home, there weren't no obvious signs of forced entry or nothing like that. I don't have much, so I didn't notice anything, out of the ordinary, right? Just a note under my door. But if you came home and your door was, ajar, well, I assume you lock your doors.
Who doesn't?
Well, a lot of folks don't.
Oh, and my kids are in there sleeping.
You lock
I
them
do.
doors. Yeah. Now, we might have to figure something out, but we learn more and more every one of these missions. We pick up more on it. So
That's the shitty part is we got to learn it. We don't get nothing above nothing except a little help from Zorson.
well, I get the sense that man's in between a rock and a hard place.
Yeah, but, I think he's letting on about as much as he can to us.
Yeah. Could be an act. I don't get the vibe, but, someone a hell of a lot better at this than we are could probably pull something like that off.
You're not wrong, but he's showing us shit he doesn't have to.
Well, that's part about how you lure someone into your confidence, right?
Well,
Like, let's just say this, right? Between Alborn and Zwarson, Alborn, he ain't inviting at all, right? That dude's a upper management prick.
I wouldn't cook him dinner.
Exactly. Might not pee on him if he was on fire, right? Zwarson, on the other hand, is personable, friendly, commiserating. You know, he's like one of us in the trenches. And I like him. And the fact that I like him makes me not trust him.
But you trust me.
Don't take it personal, Tate. I don't trust no one.
So you don't like me.
Never said that. I like you plenty.
And Tate will chuckle to himself and like do a fake out with the steering wheel of the car to like rock it a little.
Hey, stop this damn contraption.
This ain't nothing compared to a horse, Birdie.
Yeah, horse knows who's in charge. You know, horse got to breathe.
So does the car. Tate will hit the brake a little bit. See? In charge.
All right, well, I see you driving there, but I don't see you opening up that fine bottle of brandy you brought.
Oh, Tate's been drinking out of it.
Oh, well, I don't see you passing that fine bottle of brandy you got there.
You haven't asked for it.
Well, I'm asking now.
He hands it over, and it's actually some pretty damn good brandy. To commemorate.
The two agents pull up near the train station.
Well,
Let's go find out what we got.
per usual, man, let's go take a peek.
I'll let you ask, but sleeper cart?
Yeah, this one's gonna, here over to Minnesota, man, we're talking 30, 40 hours easy. Yeah, we're gonna want some sleeper carts for sure.
Man, if only we could get there on one of these cars.
Oh, you want to drive your car there? I don't think this thing would survive the trip.
I wouldn't complain.
I would. Hell, I am right now already. All right, let me get up on in there and get us some tickets. Hey, let me get that envelope, the cash.
Tate will pull a couple of bills out and hand him the rest.
All right.
Just to keep it split up.
Birdie's going to head on up and buy some train tickets.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to the post show with Cody. And today we have a couple things to go over. Number one, Patreon. Okay, I'll start with that one. I want to shout out everybody that we have in there. So, big thank you to Totoro's Bang Bus, Steak, Paul Davis, Carter Garcia, and D-Dog. I appreciate you guys from the bottom of my heart, as do Sadesky and Dubois. In fact, Dubois actually recorded a personal thank you to those 5 names that I just listed off, but that audio is trapped on a hard drive in the studio, so I don't have it. But you can imagine him. I'm going to do my best to retrieve that audio on a timely manner, probably this week sometime when we sit down to record the next episode. With that, good Lord, okay. Sorry. It's always, I swear to, I say this every time, but it's always, as soon as I start recording, Chamberlain wants to just go wild bananas all over the apartment. He really does. So, again, apologies for that. But, so, couple things on the Patreon. The Universal Origins show will be starting next month, and we have a practice game that I will be posting on there soon. I'm not going to give a date, just because it's something I got to sit down with that audio and iron that out so it sounds really good. So we're going to have essentially a prequel, which was a practice game we did. Good, dear, sweet friend of the show, Hunter Hagelin, is very musically talented,
and he sounds very good on mic. But, we wanted to do a practice game with him. Obviously, Dubois, Sadesky, and myself sit down and record RPGs very frequently, if you couldn't tell, by the growing library of episodes. But, Hunter is less familiar with RPGs. So we're like, okay, we're going to sit down, we're going to do a practice game. And once, we feel good about it, then we'll bring out the actual characters and the actual story. So yeah. And then when we actually get to, we'll put essentially what is, Sadesky has called the prequel out. Then we'll bring out the actual show, the actual Universal Origins show with characters that, Dubois and I have played before. So there's some history, some character, some flavor, and it's good. It's a lot of fun. And I was actually really happy to bring back that character because it was one I'd put a little bit of time into, and it's a very unique character for me. Certainly, he's I'll do a little bit of a thing. I will be playing the character Grogswar Allenmac, a half-orc bard with a little bit of a flair to him. You know what I mean? A little bit of sassiness to him. Whereas, I'll wait to talk about Dubois' character. You'll get to find out more about that. And then obviously Hunter's character you'll meet. So that's coming up. Next thing with Patreon, we have the Lost Tapes are out, the Mistakes Made episodes, which is the bloopers reel. We have another episode of Old Parasol Offline with Dubois and myself, as well as the first installment of Cylinder Cycle, which is an anthology series, we'll say. And we don't have a schedule for that one, but when we have time to sit down and play different game systems with different characters, we want to record those, produce them so they sound nice and good, and then post those on the Patreon for you guys to hear. So we're going to have recurring characters, different worlds, stories that we revisit over time. And the one that we're posting today is another, coincidentally, prequel game that we did. Dubois and Sadesky play Jebediah Hawkins and August Brenman, two investigators with the commission who are looking into some other stuff. And those two characters showed up today at the commission. We got to run into them. So if you want to find out more about that guitar that got smashed, make sure to go check out the Patreon. Episode 1 of that is out, and I believe that was a 4 or 5 episode investigation, which was a lot of fun. And what else? Merch, shirts, hats, coffee mugs, etc. The Blessed Below shirt will be coming, as well as maybe some other merch. I'll let you guys know when that's available on the website. I'm hoping to get that put together this week. It's just a matter of finding the time to sit down and throw that together. But, I would encourage you guys to check out everything else on the website too right now, because it's all pretty good stuff, pretty cool stuff I wear. I went to go play Airsoft with Sadesky and another friend of ours, and I was like, what's a camo hat that I have? And lo and behold, I have an Old Parasol Productions hat with camouflage on it. So I was repping Old Parasol Productions while running through the motherfucking tree line and getting shot in the forehead and everything, and it was awesome. It was a good time, lighting up some people, running through the trenches and the barbed wire, and fortunately not getting any ticks on me. I don't even know if it's tick season, but those fucking things. I don't like parasites. Okay. What else? Do I have any other news? I don't think I have any other news for the show. Chapter 3 obviously is out, and I think that's everything for now. Another thing, I guess Patreon related, I'll just circle back to that. We are planning our first monthly event for the Advocate tier, which is the $10 tier. Once a month we're going to have a community event where we sit down, like I said, watch a movie, play games, chit chat, talk, whatever, for some number of time. But we're going to do those once a month, in addition to all the other perks that you get, and it's going to be a good time. I believe Sadesky will be joining, but we will be doing that on the 26th, is the plan currently. So if you want to get in on that, you know where to go, you know where to look, you know where to check. But I think that's all. So I hope all of you have a wonderful rest of your week. I hope you all have a good time, a good morning, a good afternoon, a good evening. I don't know what time it is for you. I hope the next meal that you eat is better than you thought it would be. And in fact is a fantastic dish, whatever it is. And I'll leave it with that. And we will catch up next week. Ta-ta.